so bad. I drank too much last night, got bills to pay. My head just feels in pain. I missed the bus and there'll be hell today. I'm late for work again, and even if I'm there, they'll all imply that I might not last the day. And then you call me, it's not so bad, it's not so bad. And I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. Oh, just to be with you is having the best day of my life.
New Africa.
Push the door, I'm home at last, and I'm soaking through and through. Then you handed me a tap, and all I see is you. And even if my house falls down now, I wouldn't have a clue, because you're near me.
I want to thank you for giving me the best day
of my life.
Oh, I'm the
Is this the best day of my life?
Africa, 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 Africa,
Want to
Africa.
Just to be with you is having the best day of my life. I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. Just to be with you is having the best day of my life. We want to hear you say,
Africa.
thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful singing.
Thank you.
So this next song is a song I'm ridiculously proud to be singing with Yusu today. This is the best way that we could think of sending a message to those 8 men next week that there are millions and millions of voices asking you to do the right thing. And we'll be waiting. This is called 7 Seconds.
Hamuma li nekk ci sama suuf ak si ginnaaw bëgguma ku ma xool dal kii di yow li nekk ci moom ne si li ne si mooy di leen jàppale.
Nothing can move us, we should be moving from the ones who practice wicked charms for the sun and the storm. Back to the bone, man is not evil, evil when it's born. When a child is born into this world, it has no concept of the tone of skin it's living in. It's not a second, 7 seconds away. Just as long as I stay.
changer tout. J'aimerais qu'on oublie de couleur ou qu'ils espèrent. Beaucoup de sentiments, de race qu'il faut qu'ils désespèrent. Je voulais comme ma poubelle, les amis pour parler de leur peine, de leur joie pour qu'ils le vivent, les pour qu'ils ne disent pas changer. 7 seconds away, just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. It's not a second, 7 seconds away. Just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. Oh, when a child is born into this world, it has no concept of the tone of skin it's living in, and that's all. And that's all. To tell you what you should be thinking, so you better sober up for just a second. 7 seconds away, just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. It's not a second, 7 seconds away, just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. It's not a second, 7 seconds away, just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. It's not a second, 7 seconds away, just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. It's not a second, 7 seconds away, just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. It's not a second, 7 seconds away, just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. It's not a second, 7 seconds away, just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. It's not a second, 7 seconds away, just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. Africa United.
Watch this film. This is what today is all about. Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go, that was Youssou N'Dour and Dido. Sounded lovely. Went on a bit at the end, I felt, but lovely, all the same. Wonderful voices. I'm here with David Walliams and Matt Lucas, of course, who were on stage a little while ago. Who did you introduce out there again?
Sir Elton John.
Sir Elton John, of course, so I'm sure he's familiar with your work and a fan of
Well, he was in our comic relief special.
Oh, of course he was, yeah. How are you finding the day? You enjoying it? Does it feel as kind of momentous, as kind of, history making as we're told it is, or?
I think it is. I mean, this is on an even bigger scale than Live Aid, isn't it? With so many more concerts around the world.
Although it's weird, I can't factor in that there's that many people there. I mean, if you ask me, I would say 10,000. I have no way of knowing, but that's almost 200,000 people out there, or slightly more.
It's crazy, yeah. It's amazing backstage, because as soon as we walked in, we saw Paul McCartney, and and we had a picture with Paul McCartney, and then we saw like U2, then we saw Coldplay, then we saw Elton John, and I thought, you don't get these people together.
And Bill Gates, were you excited about seeing him?
Wow, he stormed it.
We were. We did say hello, Bill, as we were coming into the car, and he gave us a
for
smile.
me, he was the highlight.
Also, I thought the way he whipped the crowd into the French.
I know, I mean, he's just got charisma. He's just got it, you know?
All that money still can't buy a decent haircut, right? But he might be coming in a minute and tell us why Windows keeps crashing. Now, you went to Africa for Comic Relief, didn't you? Okay,
Yeah.
So presumably that's one of the reasons why you're involved here today.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when we put together the Little Britain Comic Relief special, we were invited to go out and see the work that Comic Relief do in Ethiopia. Went to Addis Ababa, just so that when we talked about it, we actually knew what we were talking about, and it is absolutely shocking. You can't begin to explain quite how upsetting that.
You
whole
see,
experience
you
is.
having been there, you have a better idea. We hear these statistics. You see the media reports it. We see the advertising campaign. I mean, the fact that I think one child dies every 3 seconds in Africa. So as we're speaking now, children are dying. It's almost incomprehensible.
Yeah, it is.
So,
when you go over there, it's very distressing, but it is also uplifting. There is hope there, and things like this today will bring more hope. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that what's great is this has put Africa on, the top of everyone's agenda.
I thought you say on the map for a minute there, and I was like, well, it's always been there.
It's the brand new continent.
Yeah, I'm delighted to say, it's very impressive, I think, that 1.5 million people have now signed up to the Live 8 list. That's it's quite an incredible figure when you think about that in this country here. 1.5 million people have already logged on. I'm sure they'll continue to do so during the day. We're going to have a look now. Of course, during the day so far, there have been concerts going on around the world. Some started around the same time as us, some are going before, some are yet to start. But we now have a package of some of the highlights from some of the other concerts that have been going on today around the world.
Change your heart when I stand here. I need your loving, like the sunshine. Everybody's got to love sometime.
Thank you. I've got Nick Mason from Pink Floyd with me now. What are you making of the day so far?
So far, so good. No, it's
Yeah.
been terrific. I got here for the start, and I've actually found it really moving, much more than I expected.
Right, so tonight's performance will be the first time in 24 years that you performed together. What were the rehearsals like when you first all got back together again?
Remarkably civilised. I think we were actually all really pleased to be doing this, and we all seem to remember